This is a quick little video on how commercial cleaning and janitorial services can use YouTube videos for marketing and sales. And what we want to go over is, what is my objective? What is my goal here? This is one of the reasons why marketing can be so confusing to a cleaning company, especially to someone that is newer to marketing. Is we see this all the time in social media. Somebody will come along and ask, well, does YouTube marketing work? And then they'll get all these responses that, no, I tried it, it didn't work, I didn't even get one job. And that, you get a lot of those type of answers. And the problem with that is it's just too vague, that if you just post a video or publish a video on YouTube and just hope for the best, you're probably not going to like the results. And that's why, I created this video, and I'm going to use myself as an example to hopefully show how to think about this and how to map this out. So when you decide that, okay, I want to do some video marketing, and you want to decide on a budget, how much money do I want to spend on this, and how much time do I want to put into this? Then from there, we can ask, okay, what's my objective? So here are some questions to ask yourself. Do you want to go viral? Well, some of this is going to depend on, how big of a group of people are you trying to get in front of? National residential type of services, you can go viral. We see it all the time, that I see cleaners with millions and millions of views. Now, if you're a commercial cleaning and janitorial, locally, you probably only have 5,000 to 10,000 prospects, so that would be a no. And in my case, I'm going to use myself as an example in this. So no, I'm not going to go viral. That is not my objective. So I'm going to go to my YouTube page, and that is Shane Dubell, and our company's methodcleanbiz.com. And if you go through here and look through some of this, most of mine don't have huge number of views. I've got 5,000, 4,000. I've got one that went mini viral. That's almost 100,000. 7. I've got a bunch of 2s and 1s. But what I am going to go over with you is, my objective is not to go viral. So I don't even look at that kind of stuff, really. I mean, I do. I keep track of it just to see if something catches. Of course, that's great when something does go viral and you get 100,000 views. But there's really not that many people interested in this subject. So the chances of me getting, hundreds of thousands or millions of views, where there's not even that many people in the industry, let alone number of people that would be interested in one of these topics. So how I use them is, I go and I use them on my website. This is a big reason why I do it. Every time I publish a video on YouTube, the real reason is I want to use it later. So maybe I just have the time and the energy at that point to publish that video, because I want to use it later for another reason. So to give you a quick example, on my website, methodcleanbiz.com, every page you go on, I have videos. Here's the home page. There's a video. Here is our page on commercial cleaning leads. Again, there's a video. If you use our janitorial bid calculator or our commercial carpet cleaning calculator, again, I have a video explaining how to use them. Almost all my blogs have videos. So I think I have a couple hundred blogs or something. Almost all of them have videos of some kind, at least one. So that this is my whole objective when I start one. So that's why I don't really make too big of a deal when I look at these views, because only a tiny percentage of people who go on these pages actually watch the video, maybe 10%. So for someone like me, if I get 7,000 views, that means there's probably 70,000 people who actually viewed the blog, the website page. So that's why it's important to first start with, what is my objective? And each of us will have different objectives, because once we decide on an objective, then we can track it and decide if it's worth it or not. So another reason, so I'm just going to go through these questions real quick. For press releases, for a PR campaign, yes. Whenever I publish a press release, I'll include a video. Most of them will allow you to embed a video. YouTube search on the topics, generally no. Will I take it? Yes. It's a secondary reason, though. It's not a primary. Do I like it when it happens? Of course I do. But I don't really optimize for that reason. I optimize more for Google search and tied to my blog. That's why I'm doing it. In Google search, a lot of times if you have a video embedded on your web page, they will use that as the preview. They'll use the YouTube video as the preview, and that brings in a lot more people, and people stay a lot longer on that page because there's different opportunities. Some people like to read, some people like the video, so I'm giving people options. That's my objective is yes. Company website, yes. Social media, yes, some. I generally, though, share blogs with the video on them. Once in a while, maybe once a month or two, I'll share just the video, and that's it. But generally speaking, I share the blog with the video on it. YouTube advertising is another option that very, very few commercial cleaning and janitorial services use. It's more of something that like marketers use. But no, I don't. Either way, I don't use YouTube advertising. But as you build an inventory of videos, you may get into it and decide that, hey, I want to try this out, because I'm telling you, there's not too many people doing it. So this might be an opportunity for you to explore long term. So these are all the marketing and PR reasons. And then over here, we're going to go over the sales reasons. And again, proposals. When you issue a proposal to somebody, you can embed one of those videos. And yes, I definitely do that. PDFs. When somebody requests information, a digital brochure, you could call it, you can also embed one of those YouTube videos to help explain the topic. Email, yes, some. It's kind of like social media. I generally will share the blog with the video on it, but once in a while I'll just send the video. For some subjects, it's just video is just a better way to explain it, and text-based is not that great. Follow up to a specific question. Yes, this can be very helpful for commercial cleaning or a janitorial service. When you're out there in the field or somebody calls you and they say, well, I don't understand this, or what do you mean you're going to steam clean my grout, or you're going to seal the floor, or common questions people have, you can then email them the video and show them exactly. Or questions when you're going through an estimate or a walkthrough and people ask questions, you can send them your video that better explains it. Now everyone's different. Some people, this is kind of my big thing, is the way people absorb information nowadays is some people are heavy text-based, some like pictures and graphs, and others videos. I want to use all of them to some degree and then just go with the prospect. If the prospect prefers video, that's what I'll give them. If the prospect prefers a block of text because they like reading, that's fine. I'll give them a block of text. Or generally speaking, I just give both. So this is our quick little video on YouTube marketing for commercial cleaning and janitorial services. And the starting point is, well, what is my objective? Because if you are just going to use them for sales purposes to help you close better, and that's your only goal is to use it as a way to increase your closing rate, well, the way you would score success or failure, you wouldn't look at the number of views you have. You would look and see if your closing rate went up. See, that's why it's important to first decide what your objective is, because then you can track success or failure. Or if you're trying to get on Google search, well, you're not going to get a whole lot of views, probably a couple hundred, maybe even a couple thousand. But that's not the same as viral. Viral, you're talking hundreds of thousands and maybe even millions, depending on the topic. So that's why we want to do this. And my name is Shane Dubell. Our company is methodcleanbiz.com. Visit our website. We have tons of free resources.